Hey traders from around the world, what is going on? It's your boy Jeremy Alexander Newsom with reallifetrading.com, and I trust you're doing truly remarkable. It is Tuesday, and normally I only do our stock reviews on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but the market was closed on Monday because of President's Day, and I don't know. I just want to do a video. Let's dive in. Broader markets, SPY. We actually are technically and logistically and mathematically making higher highs and higher lows. What I love about this trend is it looks cute, healthy, and calm. You had a very, very nice pullback right there, good bear volume, and we immediately bounced off of the 50 EMA on the SPY, which tells me likely we are going to go higher. On Friday, you had a close above these two bear candles, both a little bit of bearishness and then a good close above. We gapped up today, retesting old resistances, new support, and then slowly bouncing. To me, that looks strong. I've had tons of questions. Jeremy, when are you going to go to cash? Jeremy, when do we sell everything? Jeremy, when do we get out of all of our positions and buy lower? And honestly, right now, even though the trend does feel a little extended, it did have a good pullback. Again, this is the weekly chart. So you had a whole bear week on January 25th. And yeah, we are very, very high. I totally understand that. And at any point in time, and I do mean any point, we could get one of those. I don't know how big the dip will be, although I want one. I'm very, very excited if we get one. It will be a buying event for me, and that would be about 11% pullback if the Qs pulls back to about 295, which literally can't wait for that to happen. I'll be so excited. Other than that, though, I got to just stick with the trend, which is bullish, and we do keep getting bought up. The trend is hanging out. So if we hit 354.20 on the Qs before March 1st, yeah, I'll be in 100% cash on my accounts, and we'll go from there. We still got a ways to go. I don't think we actually get there, but, you know, time will tell. All right, so here are some stocks that I want to look at for you regarding some setups. And AMD, very popular, highly requested company. And this one, I mean, if you're a back trader or you know anything about candlesticks or you've watched any of my videos, this is the greatest hammer of all time. February 1st, right off the 100 simple moving average. I mean, just look at this pullback. Look at this retracement that AMD had. Boop, right down to the 115%, give or take. Perfect hammer off of the 100 simple moving average. And obviously AMD is in a very, very strong bullish trend. The last time we had some hammers off of the 100, well, you can see what ended up happening on AMD. So overall, long story short, yes, definitely got some bullish positions on AMD, had some small wins on some day trades today, but we did pull back into the moving averages on AMD. Trend still looks okay, and target's about 95.67 for some trades that we were in. Also have some shares that have a $100 covered call from March the 5th on AMD. Next on the list, Palantir Tech, ticker symbol PLTR. And I am in some call options on this one that I was in over earnings. Today we're earnings on Palantir, and we really are pulling back. So here's the thing. This is a double top. It is. Now, will we actually sell off more and pull down into 27 or 22, 20, and then go higher? I don't know. What I can say is this: I do have call options. They do expire in May. And if they go to zero, which they very well could between now and May, it's a $40 strike. So they're out of the money. If they go to zero, I will lose one risk unit between now and May. If that happens, which again, it most likely will since they are out of the money calls. But that's my personal plan. That was my goal, was to be in some, even though Palantir really hasn't had any good earnings forever. Still not a profitable company specifically. I think this could be a retest, right? It did come into the 50 EMA today for the first time ever. And if you're buying it, if you're looking at getting into Palantir bullish at any point in time, this is probably the location. And if we do take out this bearish candle in the next few days, that would be a bullish signal in my opinion. I do have calls. That's it. That's pretty much my thoughts on Palantir. Fastly, ticker symbol FSLY, has earnings this week. And what a beautiful, just gorgeous wave structure on this particular chart. I had so many traders who want to get in bullish on Fastly up here at 120. And most real life traders were actually selling to those people who wanted to get in up there because that was the most obvious spot in the world to be locking in profit. So now on Fastly, I'm eyeballing once again a pullback down to the $80 price range. I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm simply saying if it does, that is where you want to be buying, right? Buy low, sell high. Don't buy high, sell low, right? Don't buy up here and then sell down there. Buy down here, sell up here. That's what we're planning on doing, at least on Fastly. I don't know if it's going to happen. We will see. Earnings could be extremely bullish, and they could gap up. If Fastly gaps above 106 on earnings, I think it'd be a very, very strong gap and go. And I'd be really watching it very closely to play it long. Otherwise, yeah, if we pull down to this $80 range in the next 2 or 3 weeks, that will be a phenomenal, phenomenal spot to be looking at going long. BNGO. So full shout outs to my sister, Danielle. She is the one that led me to this particular company. I didn't even know it existed. And my sister bought some shares at $2. $2. So awesome job, sis. Anyway, this stock is up 10% today and had a very, very good breakout on Friday. Chart looks good, trend looks good, and I do have orders to buy some call options if it pulls back. BNGO, trend is good, chart looks good. The momentum indicator on this one is also bullish, and it went long on the 8th of February. So if you're a big fan of Momo, you're already in on Bio-Nanogenomics. Otherwise, trends right now, ironically enough, looks good. And I know it's a random, never before heard of company, but there's a lot of these really random, never heard of before companies that are doing really, really well. And, you know, it's all about risk and R, and maybe you'll make some more on the other side. But as of now, as it stands, I got some positions to buy a dip if it pulls back. And if it doesn't, I'll probably just miss out on that move and maybe day trade it. All right, Salesforce. Ooh, what a gap on Salesforce. I'm sure many of you are in Salesforce, mostly because this was one of the larger positions I've been getting into recently. I did post on our trading view. Let's see if I can find it really quick. I actually had it pulled up. Anyway, my next bigger plan and position. This was posted on January 30th on Salesforce. That's when Salesforce is at 225. Right now it's at 250. So this was just me getting in bullish back on January 30th, getting all kinds of orders filled. Unfortunately, I didn't get my full size on this one, which I was hoping to, but didn't quite get there. Not a big deal, but definitely got some. And then with this gap and go today, we day traded this one in the morning day trading room, and we just played this hammer. I mean, how could you not play that hammer? Well, I mean, that's perfect. Perfection. 10 out of 10 would trade again. Amazing gap, beautiful open, lovely trend. And with the shares that I do have on Salesforce, 290 covered call expiring on March the 5th. Are you kidding me? I'm going to get paid to potentially sell it at 290. Yes, please sign me up for that. Dollar cost average right now on Salesforce, 228. So that would be what's referred to as win. And speaking of covered calls, Pinterest. Oh my God. So Pinterest, unbelievable. This is amazing. So Pinterest, as you guys know, if I pull up over here, this was a January week 5. So did an $85 covered call for January week 5. So this one expired and worked out beautifully. So I've been posting covered calls on Pinterest for a while. This is a stock that many real life traders are in bullish, but check this one out. So this one's posted on February 1st, covered call for May, which means you could have bought shares down here back at $68. $68. You could have bought your shares for and did a 105 covered call for May. Pinterest is now up $20 a share since that post. 20. That is a serious move. That's a gorgeous position. Again, I have an IRA that has nothing other than Pinterest in it. One of my IRAs has just Pinterest. This thing is amazing. That IRA is looking gorgeous, by the way. And I got a 105 covered call for May. So, hey, if I get Delta capped another $15 higher per share than where we are now, great. Sell it up there, buy low, sell high, insane opportunity. Sit back, relax, enjoy this trend, and congratulations to all those real life traders who have some positions in Pinterest. Folks from around the world, thank you so much for tuning in to your, Tuesday post President's Day real life stock review. And until next time, love life, and trade it. You rock. Goodbye.